Okay, what we talking about? Okay, what we talking about? Okay, what we talking about? Okay. All the latest topics, all the major gossip. Who doing bad? Who making profit? Who used to have it? Who still got it? Okay. What we talking about? Is it baby mamas? Is it baby daddies? Breaking habits? Or relationship tips that could save your marriage? Okay, what we talking about? New music, new fashion, the voice of the new generation, not no ordinary newscaster. Okay, what we talking about? We lit for sure, making plenty noise for the city girls and the city boys. We argue, then hit record. Okay, what we talking about?
Welcome to We Argue, Then Hit Record. I am Zadia, and this is...
DJ motherfucking Plaga.
Okay, well... Alright, so we already did episode 1. I feel like we got good feedback. Kind of had everybody talking.
Definitely.
Excited for episode 2.
Definitely.
So here we are, here to talk about co-parenting, accountability, and probably some current events that are going on right now.
Yeah.
So, how was your week last week?
I had a good week. You know, I looked at my paycheck, still getting fucking child support taken out. But other than that, I mean, hey, my week was good.
That's good to hear. My week was great.
I bet.
It was wonderful.
I bet.
What do you think were some like highlights from last week as far as like with Pierre?
Shit, Pierre been doing good, man. He been doing good in baseball. He doing good in school. He making good grades. You know, he was struggling a little bit till we got him right.
Yeah.
So now he's doing a whole lot better than what he was doing. You know, I think he's ready for second grade, because that's all he keep talking about. That and that little girlfriend he got, you know. But
yeah, he was a little upset that we didn't make it to get flowers. But
yeah, I mean, I told him that. That's how you know, you winding down your woman. You make sure she get flowers. But hey, we get her.
Well, he got us some candy and like a little.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Keychain or something.
That'll work, because I hate for her to take that home and her daddy say something and I gotta go to his dad's.
Well, and I also asked him, well, what did she get you? Because you know,
it's not his birthday. As a man, we ain't looking for that.
He had a birthday, but that should be reciprocated. It shouldn't be always.
He just started going with this girl, though.
It don't matter. It shouldn't always be him doing things. She should do things as well.
That's neither here nor there. That's how y'all women are. You know, 1 minute y'all there, then you're not. So we ain't expecting no gifts. So
I guess
we buy our own shit. Yeah.
So when it comes to like co-parenting, and
I can't see shit with you guys.
Why do you even have them on?
I don't know. I thought it went with my outfit, but that shit ain't working. Damn glasses fogging up and everything. I take these shits off before we even start. I don't even know why I kept these motherfuckers on. I thought it went with my outfit. I thought I was cool enough to put these shits on with my outfit.
And you were gonna leave them on the whole
episode. And I was gonna leave them on the whole episode, but them shits fogging up and everything. Can't do it. And, you know, we go through this sometimes. You know, the fashion. You know,
well, sit up to the side, because they look
distracting. Yeah, this look crazy. I don't like that. I didn't like that.
Anyway.
Shit's fogging up like a motherfucker.
So when it comes to co-parenting, and you know, now that you know we're not together, or other people that are trying to navigate, you know, their co-parenting relationships, at what point do you feel like the other person should have something to say with regards to when the child is in their care? So like, for example, you know how like sometimes like, you know, a baby mama or baby daddy be like, well, I don't want my child around such and such, and all that kind of stuff. Like, how do you feel about that?
Like I said last week, you know, a lot of that can be eliminated if you just don't care or still in love with the other parent.
Mm-hmm.
If you still care about the other parent and stuff like that, then stuff like that matters to you.
Mm-hmm.
So how I feel about that is, if you trust that person and that person ain't mistreating
the child not coming back saying, hey, I'm being mistreated, Mr. Such and Such, or Miss Such and Such said this to me, or did this to me, or whatever like that, then I'm cool with that. Because, like I said, me and you don't have that type of trying to double back relationship.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I really don't care about it. If you have my son around another guy that's treating him with respect and treating him well.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But you have a lot of guys out here, and a lot of females too, that is still, they still want to be with that person. So that's why it matters to them. It's not the fact that they're around that person. It's the fact that I still, you know, want to be with this person and still want to control everything.
Right.
You can't control every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? When y'all say y'all done and you're done,
You're
you
done.
cannot control what, you know what I'm saying? You can't
have-
control
you
who,
really
who
have
that
to-
person, who to have that person around. Now, I do say this though. If you with a person that is, like they sell drugs, or they're a person that, you know, got a lot of people after them and shit like that, don't have my damn child around nobody like that. Now, if y'all in the house together or whatever like that, that's cool. But no, he can't go pick my son up. No, he can't take my son to practice. No, he can't. No, because that man got a target on his back.
Right.
So it's no, I'm not playing them type games at all. And that goes with any type of family member you got, anything like that. You get what I'm saying? But that's another thing. That's you know, I don't mind that though.
Yeah. I don't feel like as parents we have to trust the other parent is not gonna have our child
Right,
in
right.
a crazy situation. Now I also am a firm believer of if who the other person is dealing with
Right.
does not like you're the baby mama or the baby daddy, I think that plays a role with being around the child. So like for example, you dealing with somebody that does not like me,
Right.
I personally don't necessarily feel like my child should be around that person, because how can you like my child if you don't like me? Like if you have a strong hatred towards me, how do I know that you're not going to mistreat my child because my child is a part of me?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you on that too though. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of niggas behind, like when it comes to niggas, a lot of niggas really don't have no say so when it comes to who their kid is around.
That's
They
just-
should, but they
If
don't
they're
do
not,
enough.
if they're, well, I'm about to say, if they're not
They don't do
active,
enough.
there's nothing
If
they
you
can
get
really
your
say.
black ass out there and get your child and do what you're supposed to do for your child, then that's when you should have a lot of say so.
Right.
If you don't do what you're supposed to do for your child, you have no say so.
Right.
And that's on you. That's
Right.
on you. Because if you did what you're supposed to do, you won't have to worry about that shit.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I think with us, I don't think I've ever experienced you saying you don't want my child around, because I mean, he really hasn't been around anybody since
No.
we broken up.
yeah, and Pierre gonna tell me. That's the thing.
Hey,
Nigga gonna tell me, man, Mr. Such and Such said this to me. Or, Dad, do you know such and such said
that's how you found out about old
Right.
boy.
He
Like,
definitely gonna
God
tell me.
dang,
He definitely gonna tell me.
such and such taking me to Target. Like, shut up.
Nah, he gonna tell his daddy everything because that's the type of bond we have. So,
Yeah,
I-
I mean, I get that, but what do you be saying to him?
what you mean?
Like, because he don't necessarily come back and tell me all that you got going on.
Well, that's something you need to talk to about him in your
That's the
household.
thing. I
You
don't-
tell him,
But no,
what I tell him
but
is what goes on
in my house, stay in my
stays
house.
in my house.
So my thing is, why is it that
He's not scared of you.
I don't want him to be?
I understand that. But B, he don't play with me. Like, he know my daddy don't play. So I gotta tell my daddy this.
Yeah, but is that your business? To
It
know
ain't
who's
my
taking-
business. I don't
who's
give-
taking the target?
I don't give a damn. But he gonna come tell his daddy every time. Anything y'all do in that house, he gonna come tell me. Whether I speak on it or say anything about it, I don't have to say everything about it, but he gonna tell me because he feel like my daddy is my protector.
But that's the thing. I don't.
Well, you
I
can
don't
have a conversation with
Well,
him
I
like
guess
that.
I will. But also on the same token, I ain't gonna say I care enough. But like the relationships you have had, like the one of them I found out from social media. The other
You
one,
probably found out all my relationships on social media. I'm gonna post my
No.
bitch. I ain't playing on that. I'm gonna make sure I post it.
30 days later.
Over with. 30 days over. The damn relationship might be over with.
Dog, you missed that.
They
That
leave
went
me.
over your head.
Yeah, it probably did. I don't
It
know
did.
what the fuck you talking
I
about.
know you don't. It's cool.
Next question.
No, don't next question
Don't
me.
start that shit.
I'm not. But
Don't start that shit.
no,
I told
you don't start
this is
that
not
shit.
love and hip hop.
It's not
We're
love
not
and hip hop,
fucking
but
being
it's
messy
real
on this
shit.
motherfucker.
It's not being messy.
No.
It's not being messy. But you
Come on,
know,
man. We all over the
hold on.
place.
No, we're not. No, we're not. But you know that played a vital role in the beginning of us not being able to co-parent. Yes or no?
It did.
Okay. That's all.
It did.
Do you apologize?
I already did.
For allowing?
I'm not doing it on top. It's
Okay.
Next week is Father's Day. I ain't
Is
keep
it?
apologizing and shit like
I'm gonna
that.
make sure I got you a nice, crisp,
Yeah, you need to take me on child support for Father's Day.
nice, crisp $20.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Nice and crisp.
2 for $20.
I'm gonna get it fresh from the bank.
I can get 4 for 4 with that.
They went up. It's like $6 now.
It doesn't matter. We can get that.
Like $6.28.
Next time. I'll go get that thing.
Oh, well, have you ever had to apologize to the other parent? Yes.
Yeah, I apologize. I apologize to you once I got older. And I ain't gonna say older. Once I got mature.
Right.
I was very immature. And once I got mature, I did come to you and say, I apologize how I treated you in front of him,
Right.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna cuss your ass out. But I think he know that now. I think he know my mom and dad don't mean no harm bad. Cause he hear me cussing your ass out all the time. So it's like,
stupid shit.
yeah, he like, well, that's my daddy. Cause I cuss him out all the time. Because he do the wrong shit.
You should work.
But, you know, I have apologized to you. That's a big step though. I think a lot of guys should do that.
Females
Excuse
too.
me. Yeah, females too though. You know, but to break the ice, I feel like a lot of guys should, you know,
Take accountability.
take accountability and, you know, apologize.
Because 9 times out of 10, whatever happened in the relationship where it did not work, or when it comes to having kids, there was some type of communication breakdown, and 9 times out of 10, it was on the male side.
Right.
So,
But you got a lot of women out here that they bitter, man. Like, I got a lot of homeboys that's going through it, man. I try to get on the best advice I can, and my advice to them is go to court.
well, why do you feel like? I mean, even if you go into court, you still have to deal with a bitter baby mama.
You do though, but speak your piece. Get a lawyer.
But
Speak your
why-
piece and go in that courtroom and try to at least get a voice, man. Like, you got a lot of fathers out there shit that pay a lot of money in child support and they do not get to see their kids, man.
Is that the fault of the mom or the dad? Do you know the
No,
full
I mean, I don't know the full story, but
'Cause there's
a lot of
some
guys
men out here-
that want to see their child, though, but they
Yeah.
pay too much. They paying
But
all this
there's-
money and they can't
But
see their
there's
child.
also a lot of men that, take the money and that's
But
it.
those type of guys are called deadbeats because no matter how much money you give, it's about the time.
Why do you think moms are so bitter?
A lot of
Or
moms
is
bitter.
it bitterness or is it resentment?
A lot of moms be bitter because they can't help the fact that they nigga done moved on. They baby daddy done moved on, and they happy. A lot of baby mamas don't want to see their baby daddy happy. There's a lot of baby daddies don't want to see their baby mamas happy.
And it's a lot of baby mamas and baby daddies that still be dipping and dabbing with their baby mama. and
Yeah,
baby
I mean
daddy.
that's what we talked about. Like, you can't. That shit is not gonna work. It's never gonna work.
No.
But thank God I never dibble and dabble back. Let's get a hand clap. Ain't never gonna dibble and dabble back. That's dead.
Okay, relax.
I'm just saying, never.
It's cool.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I know, but you always get like
I'm just saying, man. You gotta put emphasizes on it. You should too.
I don't have to, because it is what it is. No, we would not. We would never. I don't look at you as such. You is my bestie. We is cool.
Yeah, we definitely are.
So, have I ever had to apologize to you?
No, I've never got a fucking apology from you.
What was I supposed to apologize for? I do not.
It was a lot of stuff you've done to me.
What?
Taking me down there to child support,
Nigga.
taking me down there for a visit. Do you know what
That
you
was a
tried
part
to
of
do?
that.
You tried to make, dog, when I got the letter in the mail, these people were saying they was going to take $1,200 from me a month. And the person that I was with at the time gave me some great advice. And I appreciate that.
I bet they did.
And She told me you need to go down there and show the paperwork and tell them that you get him week to week and blah blah blah. When I did that, that's how my child support got less.
That person that gave you such great advice was the main problem.
Hey man, I don't know. I ain't getting into all that, but I'm just saying I appreciate that advice from her though. That was very, very good because I didn't know. Right. That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving insight on what's going on. A lot of men don't know. They just get the paper and be like, what? $1,200 a month? And they let them take that $1,200 a month. What they don't understand is it goes by how much you have your child. If you get your child more than I think like 90 days out of the year, your child support go down.
So what exactly am I supposed to be apologizing? I'm supposed to apologize for that?
Yeah, I mean, that was unnecessary.
No, it was a reason.
It was unnecessary. Man.
It was a reason. I told you the reason.
You was getting way more. Like
I know.
Just because the nigga ain't send a couple dollars, a couple hundred, and I gave you, I gave you like 500, and told you I was gonna give you the other two.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
When I got back, and I sent the other two before I got back from out of town.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I know I did.
Because I would have been cool on that. I would have been cool with
that.
it.
No, you wouldn't. No, you would not. I'm gonna tell you why you weren't cool with it at the time. You weren't cool with it at the time because you still cared about me. You didn't like the fact, you didn't like the shit that was going on. Yes.
Hey.
I'm being real. You need to be real too, though. Because you was doing a lot of dumb shit, though.
If delusional...
I'm being real, though.
If delusional was a picture,
all right, I might be wrong.
Would be you.
I don't think I'm wrong, though.
You are dead wrong. I did not care. The day I told you, hey, you know what? I don't think this is going to work. I'm done.
Both of us
Leave
agree
the house.
With that shit, though.
No, see, this is...
I had said... I had been tapped out. We both had.
But hear me out. Yes, you had been checked out, but you never verbalized, I'm done. You never verbalized, I'm leaving the house. You just completely checked out. And then that's when I said, you know what? I can't do this shit no more.
I mean,
you got to go. And then that's when all hell broke loose because you was like, hell no, I'm going to live out this goddamn lease. I done spent all this money, all that shit.
I did say that.
Yes.
And then one day I just like, fuck it.
You know, actually what's crazy about that is when I meet somebody and they're like if a man is like, oh, I still live with my baby mama, but we don't deal with each other. Mm-hmm. I be believing them sometimes because we lived that.
I ain't believing no damn woman.
You wouldn't believe
like that.
Are you serious? No. Even though you lived that?
I ain't gonna believe it. I don't have those. This
so you think we were just
that's probably 1 out of a million fucking people.
People that could just actually be roommates.
Yeah. 1 out of a million fucking people.
Yeah, but no, I was not bitter. I didn't give a damn. I did not care. What I had a problem with was you feeling like what I needed, regardless if Pierre was taken care of or not, what I needed came secondary to what you wanted to do, which you were being selfish. You were going out of town. And like, to me, it's like, no, you take care of the household first and then you go do what you got to do. And I got tired of you doing that. So I said, you know what? So I ain't got to argue with you no more. Let me just go down here to the people.
It wasn't no need, though. It still wasn't no need. And I'm glad because, see, God is on my side. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. God is on my side. Let's get a hand clap for God. He's on my side. Because you shot yourself in the foot. And I'm glad that he shot you in the foot to get you to understand.
He didn't really shoot me in the foot because I'm at a place right now where I don't.
I mean, I know you don't care, but if you don't need it, take me off. There's no need for me to be on.
I don't need it, but it is utilized.
I don't need it. If you say you don't need it, if you give it to me, I can use it.
I do give it back to you.
I
give it back. You get it back in increments.
Give it to me.
You get it back when you ask me to send something for his baseball. You get it back when you ask me to send it. It's a...
Only thing I tell you, send this stuff for baseball.
Right, that's what it's for.
We go half on it.
Right.
So, a base is still paying the whole damn thing. You running game like EA Sports.
It's in the game.
You running motherfucking game around this shit.
You be alright.
But, yeah, I've never got an apology from you.
Okay.
Never.
That's all I'm supposed to apologize?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways. So what is one co-parenting?
Hey. Come on, man.
I apologize for how it made you feel.
Yeah.
I don't apologize for my actions. I feel like they were justified. But
All
I
right,
do
keep the apology. Keep it.
What? It's an apology.
Shove it in them goddamn jellies you got on.
Shut up.
Shove it right in them damn jellies.
What is one co-parenting mistake that you think you've made? Do you feel like you made any mistakes?
Co-parenting mistake. Let me think that I made. I've made decisions without, running it past you, and you're an active mother. I've done things like that. I shouldn't have done that, because we do co-parent well. So 9 times out of 10, if one of us say something, it normally, happens.
Right.
Or we always agree on it. But I've made decisions without you, and did my own thing. Like
that's kind of like early on, right?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck what she think. I'm gonna do it anyway. So, have you felt like you done anything? Like,
yeah, I think at times I haven't spoken up. I could be very passive sometimes when I communicate with you.
Yeah.
Only because I don't be wanting to take it there because I know where it can go. Mm-hmm. And I always look at, Pierre. What would Pierre think? How would Pierre feel? I always look at his interests. So sometimes I just stay quiet and just let you, whatever, rant, do whatever. Because 9 times out of 10, when it's all said and done, what I wanted to say ends up happening anyway. Like, you realize, whatever you decided to do didn't work out, or whatever the case may be. So I kind of just, just let it be what it is. So
yeah,
but
I don't think now, no, but back then, yes, I have made, a bunch of co-parenting decisions, like made decisions without you, and just said, fuck it.
And a lot of that has to do with communication. Like, you have to be able to communicate with the other parent.
Right.
Without the yelling, without the screaming, without the insults, without anything negative. Like, you truly have to keep all conversations with
the child.
About the child.
Right.
Just about the child and about the child only. You can't be questioning, why.
Where you going? Why you going out of town then?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
why are you in Republic every Friday? Like, it's nor here nor there. As long as the kid is.
Oh, I ain't never asked you no dumbass shit like that.
I didn't say. I gave an example of
that
what
was
not
a bad
to
example,
do. No,
that sounds like I've asked you that before.
No, it does not. No, it does not.
Maybe I'm tripping. We'll see what the goddamn viewers look.
You are tripping, because that's not what I meant.
No.
I'm using it in current times context, because that's what I be on Fridays.
Okay. Well,
so that, like.
Shout out to Republic.
Like.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Okay?
I was just thought that was what you were trying to say.
No,
man. Them shits was sweaty. She fogged up like a motherfucker.
They like for snowing or some shit.
No, they not. They not for that.
Whatever. Do you think a lot of parents use their kids to get back at the other parent?
Yes. I remember one time, man. You did that before.
What?
Yeah, and you did that before. I remember it was something, right? It was like Mother's Day or something like that. And I came to the crib to get Pierre, and we was arguing about something. And this was when we stayed in Hampton. Well, you stayed in Hampton. I had moved out. And got there going, I tried to come pick him up or something like that. And you was like, no, I ain't letting him go with you. And I was like, man, if you don't bring my son, I'm going to call the police. It was my week. I said, I'm going to call the police and all that shit. I'm going to call the police and get the police over here because it's my week. I got my court papers and all that stuff. Like, it's my week. My son coming with me, blah, 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 blah. And you was like, no, he ain't coming with you. I forgot. We was arguing about something. It was something dealing with him, though.
Come with you? That's
crazy. You let him come, though, because you eventually was like, you let him come outside. He came outside and everything. He was still in the car seat, though. Like, I think Pierre was probably like maybe 3 at this time. Like, maybe two or 3. Something like that. It was like 3.
I don't remember. I apologize for that, because you know me. I am.
Back then though.
And I would drop a kid. All bag would be packed before I even ask, can they come over
there?
there?
It was. I remember that shit because I was like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm a civilian. I don't give a fuck. I'll call police on your ass. It's my week. I'm gonna call the goddamn police on your
I
ass.
don't remember that.
And I said, I got 911 on the hotline. I'm trying to tell you, the motherfuckers gonna goddamn, they gonna come knock this damn door down. You better let my son out that house.
I don't remember that.
When I said police, I think that's when you were like, oh no, this nigga ain't playing. I said, I'm about to call these motherfuckers right now. I was gonna tell it all. Fuck it. Made me know that I'm a civilian. I ain't in the streets.
Well, I apologize.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think a lot of times, like, people use kids to weaponize the other parent. Like, not wanting to watch the kid, you know, so the person can go to work or go out or
Yeah, that shit
whatever.
corny though, man.
Like, hey.
Niggas, if it's niggas out there with anybody, all parents, because I done heard females do the same shit. Like, just stop. That's what a lot of the commotion will come down. Goddamn, diffuse the situation. If you just stop being petty.
Yeah.
We too old to be petty, man. Like, you have a lot of women out here, a lot of men out here that just be petty when it comes to stuff like that. No, I'm going to work. I'm not watching them. I got to do this, or
Yeah.
I'm doing this or doing that. Just get the child. See, that's how you eliminate all that fussing. I just be like, just bring them. Then once you start showing the maturity in you, it's gonna make them like, damn, why he or she don't fuss with me no more when it come to that.
Because I remember there was a point, like, if it was my week, you was not gonna get beat.
I won't.
At all. But
I
now
won't
it's at
get
the point right now, I don't even look at week to week. It's,
Yeah.
I got something to do.
I see my son every day though. That's the thing about it. I see him every day, even when it's not my week. I see him every day because I take him where he need to go and
Right.
stuff like that, because that's how my schedule operate. But
I'm really stuck on the fact that I did that because
you did.
I am a pack up kids up, drop them on the porch as soon as the door open.
Hey,
One
I don't know
home.
what was in your mind that day,
I
but
don't
like
know.
I said, we had got into it, and you weren't trying to let him go. I said, I'm gonna call the police, and I meant every damn word I said. I was gonna call the police on your ass.
How do you feel about like significant others posting our child?
I don't care about that. I did that shit. With a lot of people that I was in relationship with. You know, I go to their graduations and their games and shit like that. They did something good, birthdays and shit come around. I don't care like that. My thing is, just don't be a overstepper when it comes to that, especially if I'm in the child's life. Like, don't be an overstepper. Like, don't post a picture of my son and be like, yeah, my son, and that ain't your son. No, nigga, my bonus child, you can say that. I would go with that. Or, you know, my stepson, something like that. But don't say, my son. Yeah, my son got a 4.0 GPA. I'm proud of you, son. That's not your son.
Do you feel
Are
like
you delusional?
do you feel like your perception has changed since you had Pierre?
What you mean?
Like, as far as like your interaction with women you deal with that have
Yeah,
children?
yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I don't think I would post. I mean, I have. I think I posted in my last relationship, but it wasn't like I posted then. They just happened to be in the video,
Right.
or in the photo. But like you said, I feel like as long as you're not over.
You got a lot of motherfuckers out here that be mad about that type shit though, boy. Woo. I got a homeboy work with me. That boy, hey, he hate that type shit. That motherfucker almost threw his hard head across me and that.
Because
He
his
was mad
baby
about that
mama.
shit. Yes, like,
boyfriend
man, I'm so
posted-
sick and tired of my baby mama boyfriend posting my fucking son, man.
Is
That's
he
not his fucking son.
Is he active?
Yeah, like, from what I understand, he active. He do what he's supposed to do for his child. That's what he tell me.
Well, a lot of
already
them,
know
a lot of
that.
them will say that, and they is.
I mean, you got a lot of women too who can't keep putting everything on men.
I'm not, because I was about to say the amount of men that I have came in contact with that are single full-time dads is crazy.
Right. It's in these days and time, these mamas want to be outside
crazy.
drinking Don Julio and putting a damn bottle on their head and seeing whose section they can get in. That's what we have come to in this world. You have a lot of women that will let their child go with their father and let the father do a lot of shit, and they is in this fucking clubs, man, every fucking day. You got a lot of them like that. So we gotta get away from putting everything and getting this on baby daddies. Baby daddies don't do this. Baby daddies don't do that. Baby daddies don't. It's a lot of deadbeat mothers out here.
It is. It's equal.
So when we talk on this show, we gonna make sure we put it out there for everybody. Do what you supposed. This what this show is about. Do what you supposed to do for your child. Period. Point blank. If you go with the mama or you don't go with the mama. If you go with the daddy or you don't go with the daddy. Do your part in taking care of your child. That's what this is about. We are putting awareness out there that let these people know you can co-parent. You can do what you need to do for your child. Fellas, don't let that woman think that she got more rights than you. You have rights. Go to the court and speak up. You have rights. Stop thinking, man, my baby mama won't let me get my son. You know how amount of women that don't let they child father, just have a say so in things. They can't even fucking say let the child eat a McDonald's because they don't have no say so. They have no say so. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man.
Right.
But like you said, you got a lot of motherfuckers out here like that. It's a lot of deadbeat mamas too, right? We ain't gonna just keep talking about the goddamn daddies.
There is. Like I said, the amount of men that I know that are like full-time dads is, I mean, it's good. It's good to see, but where their mamas at?
Hey, they outside. I just told you where they at. They outside. They at goddamn Guava, Republic, with your ass. Your fucking Don Julio bottle. I ain't say you didn't. I ain't say you didn't. But they had them damn clubs with their goddamn Don Julio bottle on top of their head and goddamn tights up their ass. Thongs up there. They look good though. They shit do look good. That ass, hey, a lot of asses is fat out this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Jesus Christ.
Good God.
Hey, they say Virginia ain't got no hoes. They lying about that. We got some bad junks out here, cuz.
We do.
The ones I be seeing, I be like, Jesus Christ. That bitch ain't shit. She look good, but that bitch ain't shit. She's a beautiful problem.
Niggas don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
They like problems.
Shit, I want a peaceful life, man. I don't give a problem shit.
How do you feel about introducing your kids to a new partner?
Shit. Pierre know what it is.
That's ridiculous.
Fuck that shit. And if Pierre know what it is, no, that ain't my mama. Hey, Miss Such and Such, and keep it moving. Don't ask me no questions. But for real though, you don't supposed to let everybody meet your child. Nah. Give it a little while before you do that.
How long? How long you think?
About a goddamn.
30
Don't ask me, man.
No, don't ask you.
Don't ask me. Cause I mean, if I'm dealing with you, my son be with me too much. He be with me too much. That's my problem though.
That he be with you too much?
Nah, I'm gonna introduce us to the girl I talk to.
Dog.
He don't give a fuck. That ain't.
He really don't. He honestly and truly,
He gonna say.
I've only heard him mention one person's name.
Right.
Like that's it.
Right.
But if in conversation, like I'll hear him talk and he'll be like, "Yeah, Miss Such and Such."
Oh.
I'll be like, "Who is that?" Like Halloween. I was like,
Yeah.
"Who was that?"
Yeah.
She's like, I don't.
Why?
Let me come.
Why?
Why what?
Let it go.
What?
You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing. She said out there, none of that.
What?
Let that go.
Nobody knows who she is.
It don't matter.
Oh, she knows who she is.
No, we're not doing that. No. But
Wah, wah.
yeah, want my ass. But yeah. What you think? Like, what do you think? How long you think before you meet? It's time to meet.
I'm not going to say a time limit. I'm also not going to say when it feels right, because honestly and truly, no time is the right time.
Right.
To be honest. Like,
We don't give a fuck. Like, shit, that's
No.
what you fucking with. Introduce
no,
him.
what?
I don't care about
So
that
you
shit.
would have nothing to say to me if every nigga I talk to, Pierre met him.
I know what type of son I got, though. My son don't care. He ain't in that headspace to even care. He don't care. He do not care. He not gonna say, Mommy, why you always got a bunch of boys running through this house? Why you got a bunch of dudes running in here? He not gonna say, Daddy, why you got a bunch of girls coming over? That ain't the same girl. He ain't gonna do shit like that.
Yeah.
That's one thing about our son. He don't do shit
Right.
like that. So he just
I
he
feel
gonna
you
be
on
like,
that,
you be
because
like, our son, and you can tell when our son likes somebody. Like, if he don't like him, he's just gonna say, hey, Miss Such and Such, and keep it moving. If he like him, he gonna be in their face, hey, blah, blah, blah. When we done with him, he done with him. He don't give a fuck. He don't ask about him.
I heard a Miss Such and Such.
Yeah.
I heard a
He
Miss
ain't gonna
Such and
ask
Such
about
name
him.
in a
He not gonna say, where's Miss Such? You don't go to Miss Such no more. He stays in the child's place. That's one thing I love about my son. He not gonna ask nothing.
I ain't heard him mention. He mentioned one person's name, but that's on my side. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I
We
think
got about two
I mean I
Shit hard out here.
hard out here for a pill.
Yeah, man.
No, I agree with that. I think for me, because you know you only have one child. I got three.
Hey,
I can't. Shut up.
all y'all fellas out there, and what you getting yourself into? 3 badass kids.
They not even
they
bad.
Ain't bad no more. They ain't bad no more.
They ain't bad no more. And
They
one
ain't
of them's
bad.
an adult. So
The young one is gonna get on your nerves.
we don't pay him no mind. But
Yeah.
I think I value and I care about the older two. Not that I don't care about Pierre's opinion, but he doesn't really.
Yeah.
He'll let me
Young.
know if he's not feeling something. Like he don't care for somebody or care for what somebody did or whatever. But he's never really said that. Now the older two, they'll let me know. They don't really care either, to be honest. They just tell me don't fuck with no, fuck nigga.
Right.
No broke nigga. That type of time they be on. Like don't.
Yeah, I don't know what they.
Don't.
Yeah, we that situation right there though. I don't know what the time limit's supposed to be. I don't go
We
by
know
the
you
rules.
I know you don't.
I break the rules.
There is no rules.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm saying you can't really put a time limit on it. Can't really put a time limit on it. It's either,
When you start talking to a female, do you let them know, like from the jump, like our relationship, our dynamic?
me and my baby mama, me and you.
Yes. So
Man,
they're
a lot of them know. A lot of them, like, I ain't gonna say know you, but they know of you. They know that me and you ain't like that, like trying to get back. And the ones that don't,
Like,
I tell them, like, look, they're my baby. Yeah, like, look, man.
Intimidated.
Like, yeah, like, bro, you can meet my baby mama. She gonna be cool with you.
Everybody
Like,
says.
Yeah, she ain't on that tight time. I don't have those baby mama. I tell them though, I used to have baby mama problems and baby like that, but now won't have those type of problems. When she see you, it's gonna be, hey, how you doing? And that's it. It ain't gonna be where you come from, who are you. You kind of let me
Figure it out.
figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't overstep when it comes to that. Well, who is this girl? Why she this, that, and the third? Or why y'all this, that, and the third? You don't do that. So, I mean, I don't do that either though. You know?
Everybody been cool.
I don't really, I mean, yeah, the dudes, I don't really know who you talk to anyway, but, you know,
We only
guys,
got one.
yeah, that guy, he cool peoples. To this day when I see him, I dap him up and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't think nobody really, I think the world know though. Unless we go mess with somebody that really don't, know who we are, but this shit's small around here. So everybody really know, they know Pierre, they know, if they don't, they know Zadia, they don't know Zadia, they know Pierre, they know, people talk. So if they don't know what's going on, they know somebody that knows, so they gonna say, well, he be talking to him? No, girl, he don't fuck with his baby mama like that. I think they just cool like that.
I let it be known, more so because I have 2 baby daddies. So I make sure that, when I'm communicating with somebody and I see it's progressing into something more than just casually talking, that, hey, I'm just letting you know in advance because I don't want you to feel no way. I have a very good relationship with both of the children of my father. You know, the fathers of my children. There's no boundaries crossed. There's no issues. Like, if you hear us on the phone kikiing 9 times out of 10 because we talking about something with our kids, or, you know, venting about something or getting advice, but we are strictly like cool. We friends. Like, you know,
right.
It's all good. So I ain't never have nobody not wanting to talk to me or deal with me or feel some type of way.
And if somebody do feel some type of way about that, you can get the fuck on. That's how I feel now.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gonna fuck up with my relationship with the mother of my child, because, you know, I've been through that already. I've been through the fussing and bickering back and forth with you. I ain't got time for that shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like what's going on over here or how I run my life, then hey, you can go about your business. But you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure the person I mess with got kids, and I ain't gonna be in y'all business. Don't even involve. You could vent to me, but I ain't gonna go to the nigga and be like, why y'all on the phone still talking and all that shit like that. Y'all got a kid together, man.
Do you feel like at any point there's a reason to say something to your partner's baby daddy?
About what?
About anything?
What I need to talk to him about?
Like,
my damn child.
I mean, what if you overhear him disrespecting her?
I'm gonna let him handle that. I'm gonna let her handle that. If she brings me into it.
Like, what if you hear her on the phone with him and he calling her out her name?
That's typical baby mama, baby daddy shit though. I'm gonna let her handle that. That's not my business.
Okay.
I'm gonna let her handle that. And then if she come to me and tell me that she don't like it or I keep hearing it, then that's when I step in and be like, hey man, look, what's wrong with you, dog? Like, you're not gonna keep disrespecting my woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because I don't want to, if I'm talking and fussing at you, no nigga by now get his ass on no phone and be like, hey man, what the fuck you talking? Bro, I'm talking to my baby mama, dog. You get what I'm saying? Especially if he don't got no kids by you. I'm talking to my baby mama. Mind your fucking business until she tell you that she feel like she need you to check me, or she needs you to come in. And even then, I'm still gonna goddamn be like, man, who is you talking to, bro? Like,
What if
no,
that's her husband?
man, I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me about nothing that I said something about. If she gonna tell you, she'll let you know.
Mm.
That's how I feel. What you feel about that? I mean, I'm not going for that though. Ain't no none nigga gonna let no nigga talk to him like that.
I mean, that's true, but if I'm with somebody and they getting into it with their big mama, I'm gonna mind my business. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Right, that's how I feel.
Now, if he comes to me,
That's what I see.
I agree with you. Like venting, whatever. I try my best not to put my opinion on a lot of situations.
Right.
When it comes to that, because my way of thinking is very different than other people's way of thinking. My tolerance is very different than other. Like I'll put up and tolerate with a lot of different things compared to most people.
I'm not getting in the middle of all that baby mama, baby shit. I don't want to be involved with that. You come to me, talk to me about it, then hey, we're gonna talk to the nigga, and I'm gonna try to talk to him like a man at first. Like, look, bro, it's a different way you can come and talk to her.
Right.
You don't have to talk to her the way you're talking to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep letting that happen, bro. So,
Right.
or change your approach or whatever the case may be. And if he come off wrong, then hey, whatever happens, happens.
Right. Have you ever talked bad about me to Pierre?
Yeah. I had to stop though. I've done it in the past. I haven't talked bad about you. I talk like shit about you. Talk shit about you around him though. I have. And I had to stop that shit. I was dealing with somebody and they were like, stop doing that. Stop talking shit about her in front of him. Because that ain't going, I don't know which one, man. That don't matter. What I'm saying is, I was talking to a girl and she was just like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't fucking talk bad about her in front of him.
That's not like number 2.
Like, don't talk bad about him and shit like that.
I cannot believe you.
Yeah, I did.
I'm completely.
It wasn't even it. And then it was like
this whole episode. I'm just completely flabbergasted at you. I thought I do you, but I don't.
You don't do.
I don't. That's crazy.
You know I talk shit though. Like, it was just like me going on one of my ranks. Like, I can't. Man, this stupid
And that's the crazy
And I was
thing.
saying that shit in front of him. Pierre just was like, on his phone.
I've never.
But the person that told me that, I was just like, she was like, don't do that. Don't do that in front of him. That's not right. And then me, what I did was I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it no more. And ever since then, though, I don't do it no more.
You do it, just don't do it in front of people.
Yeah, I don't do it in front of Pierre.
That's crazy. I've never done that.
What, talk shit about me?
In front of Pierre? No. Mm-mm.
Sorry. to hear that.
But I think it's because I learned from, again, my older two kids.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, he done. I've done it. I've done it.
and wouldn't give two flying fucks. I would go in. But I realized at the end of the day, it doesn't help because children will see on their own. You don't have to tell a child that, their parent isn't active. You don't have to tell a child that their parent isn't, spending time or spending money or doing this or showing up or doing that.
You got a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna do it.
But kids will eventually, they will eventually see it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times kids will still love that absent parent. They won't talk bad. They don't look at them as anything. I know times where, I would sit there and be like, why are you treating me like this when, such and such ain't doing what they supposed to be doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I see that amongst other, parents as well. But honestly and truly, it's no need to do it because at the end of the day, the child will end up realizing at some point who's there for them, who's not there for them.
I ain't never say like you did like that, like you don't do for him or nothing like that. My rants was,
I shouldn't have because that could change a child's perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And for real, 9 times out of 10, when you do go off like that and them rants in front of them and shit, it make them not want to fuck with you. And that was my biggest thing. Like when the person told me that, like he gonna start, you keep doing it. Because me, I was still like, I don't give a fuck.
Because he sees the complete.
Like, you keep doing it. He ain't gonna want to fuck with you no more. And then that's when I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do this shit no more.
And you got to be mindful because when you're talking about the other parent, the other parent might be doing the complete opposite of what you're saying. So you're contradicting yourself to the child because you're saying, "Oh, my daddy don't spend time with me," but yet the child is with their daddy.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. I learned my lesson from that, and I wouldn't do it again. But hey, we live and learn.
That's true. Well, Pierre's younger, so I don't know how that will correlate to you, but as he gets older, do you feel like our child's, like we should be held accountable for our child's actions? Like at what point are there actions? At what age do you feel like
when he's younger, like all of them is when they turn me, I give it to 12. When they get in that teenage stage, like 12, 13, because at that point you didn't raise them, you're raising them. Some of these kids out this shit act the way they act because they follow things that happen out in the street. So you don't know what they're doing out in the street.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You can raise a kid up to be, this good kid and this, whatever like that. Prime example, me. Mm-hmm. Growing up, my mama and them didn't raise me to be like a bad kid.
No.
But I ain't really started being bad until I started getting in the middle, like hanging around people in the neighborhood. Start hanging with my homeboys in the neighborhood and the situation I was in. I used to go to church. I was in the choir, all that. You know what I'm saying? I used to say
all the time, I'm like, his parents do not seem like
it just started when I got like middle school. When I got in middle school and I got around other people and seen other things, that made me, oh well shit, they doing it, I'm gonna do it too. And then that's when I started picking up on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Started picking up on things, picking up on doing things that I would normally do. And I'm like, man, I ain't raised you like this. Why you doing this?
So what you're saying is your parents should not be at fault for the
No, that was on me.
Do. Right.
That was on me. When I got locked up as a teenager, I think like my freshman year in high school, I got locked up for a curfew charge and shooting Roman candles at the police officers. Mm-hmm. And I came home in handcuffs. My mama and dad was like, what? Like, they couldn't believe it. Like, what? What are you doing? I got arrested, not locked up, but I got arrested. And they was just like, what is this? we didn't raise you like this. Come on, man. You know you weren't supposed to be outside this late. But I was at a friend's house, and they didn't expect me to be outside like that, you know. But like, and that's what you got a lot. You got a lot of that going on though.
Yeah, and I think the biggest issue we have right now is in our society is a lot of people will say that like social media or outside influence are raising our kids and parents aren't raising their kids, but a lot of us are raising our children, but we cannot combat with social media.
Yeah, you can't.
We can't.
Anyway, social media that's why it's worse than it was when we was coming up, because we had social media, but it wasn't like how it is now. Like now it's crazy.
It's like they emulate everything that they see, they hear, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, as an adult, yeah, it's cool, whatever. You're an adult, you got free will.
Right.
But as a child, it's very hard to shelter them from that, because you can't. You take their phones. Okay,
right.
They don't got a phone. Okay, cool.
They still gotta go to school.
Their friends got phones. You know what I mean? So you can't keep them sheltered.
Can't keep them sheltered. You gotta pray. And, you know, that's what my mom did. A lot of praying for me. It helped me to get to, you know, being a better person that I am now, you know. So when I was that age, though, and young or whatever like that, I was very, very bad.
Right.
I was bad.
Right.
I was bad as hell. Like, they had to the point where they had to come to the school every 2 weeks for a parent-teacher conference, because I was just that bad.
Yeah.
So it wasn't nothing they get. Like, it was just like, at one point, Mama just said, when I got to high school, she said, all I'm gonna say is you better graduate.
Right.
If you don't graduate, that's on your ass. We on your ass. But pause, you know. But yeah, that was it. I mean, you shouldn't. I don't think these kids are these days crazy. You can't do nothing.
Now with you know, like with the current events that's going on and stuff,
right.
Like with, you know, Carmelo Anthony, and that situation, I don't recall seeing anywhere where they were blaming the parents or
I ain't seen nothing
or talking about
either.
as far as like how he was, you know, raised and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now with the other case that, you know, I told you about earlier, you said you weren't familiar with that McKenzie Shriller case. Yeah, that was the young girl who basically, the argument was, did she or did she not purposely drive her car into the building to kill her boyfriend and his friend? But as you know, watch the different series and the documentaries, and you're on social media and you're listening to her interviews and the tapes being released of her talking to her mom, like, a lot of her, the way she is, was the lack of accountability from her parents. Like, they enabled her, they encouraged her behavior, they didn't teach her right from wrong, they did not teach her to you know, be held accountable for the things that she did. But I think with the situation with Anthony is more of a racial thing.
I mean, that story, I don't really get into it a lot, but this one particular one got to me, and I think it's because our son, you know, he goes to a dominant white school, and he plays on a baseball team where he's the only black kid, or whatever like that. And I see it with him playing baseball. I really don't see it in the school, but he told me, you know, a couple white boys tried to bully him in school, and he, you know, handled himself because he know karate, so he handled himself or whatever the case may be. But with like the baseball or whatever, I see it, and I saw it the other day when, you know, he tried to. Pierre is a friendly person. He's a good boy. He's so sweet. He's a sweet person. I keep telling you, you gotta stop being like that. You gotta put some meanness in you. He just don't know how. So he tried to dap one of the white kids up, you know, and they walked past him. He did it like 2-3 times, and this one little boy just kept walking past him. So I had to tell him, stop sticking your hand out and, you know, trying to, you know, be nice to him, because he evidently he ain't walking with you. You know what I'm saying? So he understood, like, yeah, okay, or whatever like that. So with that, I was just like, you know, I get it, you know what I'm saying, but that was messed up. I feel like it was harsh, you know what I'm saying, because why y'all messing with him? Why are you putting your hands on this boy? You shouldn't be putting your hands on him. It's hard raising a young black man in this in these days and times. We can't do a black person. If they do anything with a white person, they're gonna side with the white person all day long.
No matter what.
No matter what, they can be in the right, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like that situation is very, very fucked up. I've never heard nobody get sentenced that early. The man got 35 years right after that. I've never heard no shit like that.
Like, you know, maybe like next week, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Like, it was
I never heard no
day.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to tell my son all the time, you know, be mindful. You know what I'm saying? You are a young black little boy. Sometimes, I'm not saying all white people are bad, because they're not. But you have to remember that some of these white people will tell their child things about black people, and they come to school and they go to these baseball teams, and they, you know, they go off of what they see and how their moms and dad talk at home.
All of it is learned behavior.
Right.
Children aren't born racist. Children
Right.
aren't born prejudiced. Like, I remember being in the 2nd grade, I got in trouble in school because I punched a boy in the face for calling me a nigger.
Right.
And I'm in 2nd grade. Like,
yeah.
And
It's hard though. It's hard raising a black man, a young black boy in these days and times, man. But you know, I hope he get justice, and you know, I hope they can do a retrial or however they do that.
And they're supposed to be doing an appeal.
Yeah, appeal or something like that, man. Just so you know, that boy had a 4.0, never got into any type of trouble. Granted, he shouldn't have had that pocket knife. I feel that, you know, just.
Was it a pocket knife? I heard it was the
I don't know.
the
Whatever
thing that
it
you screw
was.
for the cleats.
Oh, it might have been that. Whatever it was, he should have just not used that. That was the only thing that I will say. You know, it's an unfortunate situation, man. I pray that man get through what he going through right now. That young black boy. I feel like I pray he get through it, man. It's really fucked up. You know, because that could be anybody's child. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I hope he get through it.
Yeah.
But
Great, chatty chat.
yeah, we had a good one, man. We appreciate y'all, you know, tuning in. Shout out to our sponsor, Sore Bistro. Make sure y'all go to their branch on Sundays, 12 to 5. Make sure y'all go to the happy hour every day, 5 to 8.
They got stuff going on all the time.
Yeah, they got something going on all the time.
The Wine Down Wednesdays.
Wine Down Wednesdays.
They have game night on Thursdays.
Right, so y'all go there, they get good food, good drink.